Friends, welcome to my workplace at Ranaghat, West Bengal, India. This is a cataract with grade 3 nuclear sclerosis. Size of the pupil in this case is about 5.5 or 6 millimeter, and it is okay if it remains like this. But during chopping the nucleus into fragments and during emulsification of those fragments, usually the pupil becomes small. So how to manage at that time? Let us observe this surgery. In this case, the main incision and only one side port on the left side of the main incision has been made. At this time, the capsule is being stained with trypan blue dye underneath an air bubble, and this is a bit of adrenaline, and this may dilate the pupil a little more. Yes, probably it has caused some amount of dilatation, but not much. And now this is 2% hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose. And now is the time to do capsular access. I incise the capsule with a 26 gauge bend needle and raise a nice capsular tag. Hold this capsular tag with a rotator forceps, and in this case I am going almost along the margin of the pupil to get an adequate sized capsular access. In this way, I have been able to get a axis of about 5.5 or 5.75 millimeters. And now hydrodissection is to be done, and at this time, as the iris is touched by the cannula, see, the pupil has become small. At this time, the size of the pupil is about 4.5 millimeter. Some more visco is injected, and when the visco is injected, because of the visco itself, the pupil will dilate little more. But see what happens during chopping and emulsification. The tip of the phaco handpiece is being introduced into the anterior chamber. This is furrows of Otley from Switzerland. This is direct chop. I just bury the tip into the substance of the nucleus. See, the pupil has become very small at this time. And this is, you can say, vertical chop, because I cannot go to periphery. I am just in front of the tip, and since the cataract is brittle and not very hard, it is getting chopped into fragments easily. And now each nuclear fragment is emulsified with ultrasonic energy, which is 60% in this case. Flow rate is 45 ml per minute. Vacuum is 450 millimeter of mercury. And the size of the pupil is okay. I didn't have much problem in this case, but beginners may catch the pupillary margin, and it may look really bad if you catch the iris and do some stromal chafing. This is the last bit of nucleus. At this time I remove the chopper, antechamber becomes more stable, and I confidently emulsify the last piece. In this case, since there is only one side port, I am using this instrument. This is a 23G Simcoe cannula, and it is a very quick and very fast instrument, and it goes through a small side port. You don't have to make a large side port to introduce this instrument. Now I go through the side port and remove the incisional cortical matter, and the cortex is removed nicely. And now is the time of implantation of an intraocular lens. And in this case I am doing hydroimplantation, which means keep the anterior chamber formed by irrigation through the left side port and implant the lens in the capsular bag. Here goes the lens. Yes, though you cannot see the rhexis margin, I am sure the lens is in the capsular bag. And now the side port is to be closed. Before that, this is a bit of moxie. Now BSS is injected to the stroma on either side of the side port. This intrastromal injection of BSS thickens the stroma and the side port closes. And this is the final lavage of the anterior chamber. And then the anterior chamber is nicely formed. The integrity of the wounds are checked with a cotton-tipped Johnson bud. Few drops of moxie is applied and the case is concluded. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope this video will help you in developing your surgical skills. Be a great surgeon and serve your patients with love, respect, empathy, and great surgical competence.